Hi everyone. I have Bandit Keith's deck here from Duelist Kingdom. I also have the accompanying manga. So Bandit Keith uses a bunch of machine monsters, except for Zoa, and Garnicia Elephantis in that flashback. So apparently machine monsters are unaffected by magic attack users. So that's why in Duelist Kingdom, when Joey attacked with Giltia, the Dark Knight, the D Knight, Dark, it didn't, the Pendulum Machine took no damage, even though Pendulum Machine had less attack points. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyway, so I chose to use, again, one of each card. So Zoa, Garnicia Elephantis, Launcher Spider, Slot Machine, and this is kind of cool because it's parallel ultra rare, which is pretty nice. Not sure if you can see it. I thought it was kind of cool how there's a card called 7 Completed, and you have a slot machine, and each time you power him up, it just changes. One Mechanical Chaser. I do mix the post-Duelist Kingdom duel with Yugioh versus Bandit Keith and his Duelist Kingdom deck, so it's within the same rule set. So Pendulum Machine, Giant Mech Soldier, Giganto, all these different random 5-star, like 1700 attack monsters, Gatekeeper, Megasonic Eye. This was originally a secret rare given in like a 3-pack set in Japan as part of like a weekly subscription thing. In another video, I think I showed them, there's about 9 of them. It was pretty cool to have these little sets that you get for free in the like this weekly thing, sort of like how we got Shonen Jump cards. I miss that magazine. It was pretty cool. Anyway, a lot of these are cards that he played, like, and that were in his hand or sort of shown around him in his deck. Yeah. Ground Attack of Bugroth, Cyber Falcon, Disc Commander. I think I just chose a couple random normal monsters because I just had to choose something. And it was kind of tough making this deck because most of his cards, like in the manga, how they describe, are power monsters. So I have a feeling, unless Bandit Keith would have drawn the Pillager against Kaiba, if he did duel Kaiba, he would probably lose against Crush Card. Strong chance. Barrel Dragon. So the way this thing works in the media is it attacks 3 times. All at once. Like, you declare an attack, and then it just, you have your targets, and then it attacks 3 times. Pretty crazy card. Machine King. I put Patrol Robo in here because why not? And you can summon monsters in face-up defense mode, as we know. I put a Steel Scorpion in here, a Blast Juggler. This card can destroy Relinquished. Offer this card as tribute during your standby phase. If face up to destroy 2 face-up monsters with an attack of 1,000 or less. So, depending on what happens, you could, destroy Relinquished with that or something else. Maybe Asaki the Dark Clown before they get the Crush card off. Karakuri Spider. Blast Sphere, Cyberjar. I proxy the Pillager with this Inexperienced Spy. I might just use, what's it called? The Forceful Sentry. Paralyzing Potion. I saw this card and I'm like, oh, a non-machine type equipped with this card cannot attack. I said, okay, it kind of fits. especially when you can only attack once per turn, and some of these need like a turn to set off. So, stop defense, germ, I forgot what it's called, germ infection. So the equipped monster loses 300 attack during, I think it's your standby phase, your opponent's, I forgot. So, remove trap, dispel, 3/7 completed, a machine conversion factory. Metal Morph, in the manga and anime, it actually does something else. So, it's a trap equipment. After activation, this card is used to equip a face-up monster. The monster equipped with this card increases its attack and defense by 400. Furthermore, it becomes immune to all magical attacks. So, he put that on Zoa, and that's why we have a Metal Zoa, but it's not immune to magic attacks, and it's pretty bad. So the way to summon Metal Zoa is tributing your Zoa equipped with Metal Morph to summon this from the deck. There are only 2 cards that do this, I believe. It's Metal Zoa and Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. So again, these aren't actually monster cards in Duelist Kingdom. So, you know, I saw a rare Metal Morph, and I'm like, this actually pretty much does what Metal Morph does in the anime and manga. So, equip one face-up machine monster, it gains 500 attack. One time only, negate the effect of a spell card that targets the monster. When the monster is removed from play, destroy this card. So I said, you know, this is actually like the Metal Morph. But anyway. Time Machine. Really cool card. We got it in the TCG a bit late. As you know, I have the secret rare, but when a monster is destroyed by battle, flip it over and summon the monster in the same position. But in the manga, it's actually like a magical all-purpose card. So you can flip it and then sort of reset the game state so that your monster is how it was the turn before. So if you have an equip card on that, if they put something bad on your monster, you flip this and it sort of sends their equip card to the grave. Or if your monster is affected by something, it sort of returns back to the way it was. I put 7 tools in here because why not? Wabaku I combo with a couple of these to make them work, like Blast Juggler, Patrol Robo, I think Karakuri Spider. I'll have to remember how that works. But and then also I forgot to put oh no, I didn't. Maybe I didn't forget. I was gonna say maybe a Magic Jammer and a Solemn Judgment, but those were given to him by Merrick in the duel versus Yugi. So, but yeah, the issue or the novel that has Joey versus Bandit Keith here. Oh, where is it? It's number 7, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, if you're interested. But I think this is the issue where you see Bandit Keith hold an actual gun to Pegasus's head and demanding the prize money. 7 completed Dragon Nails. There's one card, Whirlpool, which, I mean, is not even real in anything. So I always wondered what that was. Yeah, now it's in the next one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I like how in the manga it actually shows you the actual TCG or OCG cards that were used. It's kind of cool. Tells you the English name, the Japanese name, the first appearance in the volumes. Harpy Ladies, Harpy Lady Sisters, Garuzis, Red Eyes, all these different things. Yeah. Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed this. And stay tuned for the rest. Thank you. Bye.